How does InFocus affect the social part of learning?
So at Lincoln, we've been using InFocus as our social emotional learning program for the last 4 years. And 2 years ago, we started becoming a project-based learning school. We have a national consultant. And one of the things he noticed in his initial walkthroughs and discussions with our staff was the level of social emotional authenticity, I guess is the best word I can use it, that our kids and our teachers use, and how that's a gateway for deeper thinking and learning about content or questions that kids have about the world, because they already have that vulnerability and that ability to work together and collaborate and use that social emotional learning that they've gained through InFocus.
I think it's important for students, and in fact everybody, to feel good about themselves and understand their emotions, and that kind of comes as a foundation before any other real serious learning can happen. That the students have to feel comfortable with themselves and feel comfortable in my classroom. So for that reason, I think InFocus is very important.
One thing I've learned using InFocus is that students are aware that even though they're here in our schools and us as teachers, we're teaching them, they're learning academic skills like reading and writing and social studies and science and math. We also focus on teaching them social skills. One particular thing I like about InFocus is that the students understand how important social skills are, how to deal with your emotions, how to deal with conflicts, because we always start off by telling our students that there's a lot of smart people that make really bad decisions, and it's because they were never taught how to control their emotions. And that is one thing that my students have really started to learn, that it is just as important as a math skill, learning how to deal with these social skills and how to solve conflicts the right way.
I think one of the strengths of InFocus is that it creates an atmosphere of comfort for my students and even myself. Students feel that once we are gathered together in this one selected part of the classroom, they are able to express any concerns, thoughts, and it kind of opens that door of communication by choice. Not because they have to, but I really like that they feel that they have that one door that they can open if they wanted to. So I really think that's also a strength. I mean, that helps me a lot to know what my students are feeling, when are they feeling it, what is making them feel this way. So that's what this book does in my classroom.
You have workplaces where employers expect their employees to be able to work in teams, to be able to collaborate, to be empathetic, to treat one another appropriately. So those soft skills that SEL teaches, teamwork, collaboration, respect, empathy, those are just as important as mathematics and reading and science, because we want our students to take all of these fantastic academic skills and then go into a workplace and be able to work in a team to use all of those skills. So no one wants an employee in the workplace that doesn't get along with everyone and makes everyone feel uncomfortable. So those soft skills are just as important.